Greetings, everyone. We're back with more classic Mega Man. In fact, it's actually the last classic Mega Man game released for now.
For now.
And knowing Capcom, they'll never make one again because, god damn it, Capcom, why do you hate the franchise so much?
You see, it's such a funny turnaround. We've gone from when will they stop making fucking Mega Man games to when are they gonna make another fucking Mega Man game?
Because is that a we want them to, or it's only a matter of time?
Well, think of it this way first. 25th anniversary, all we got was a picture.
No, we got that crappy cell phone game.
I pretend that doesn't exist, Ted.
Robo Enza. My god, what a fucking stupid plotline.
Viruses
The virus only affects
work that
robots.
way.
Well, I would imagine if it's called Robo-Enza.
It's a synthetic nanomachine virus that makes robots simulate the effects of a flu.
Didn't you install
Who would
Norton?
invent something so pointless?
Wily.
Yeah, who do you think?
Norton sucks, man. You gotta download that Geek Squad shit. That's where it's at.
So we found that people are completely helpless without robots because they're stupid in the year 20 XDX.
Yeah,
Well-
these are the same. Ted, before you even begin to defend them, because I know you are, these are the same people that bought that Mr. X was a completely different person when Dr. Wily put sunglasses on.
And the fake beard.
Yes.
Well, I was just going to say, is it really that hard to get that people would be helpless about robots in a society that's completely designed around robot labor? I mean, what would happen if all electricity shut off today? The entire world would pretty much fall apart. Same
Yeah.
thing with robots here.
I'd imagine. How many times are those buildings going to get nuked?
Why do they have buildings there? It's like they're magnets for bombs.
Wow, it's a good thing that UFO that was careening toward our house slowed down before it hit the ground, so we could easily catch it.
I'm totally in the right here.
Oh God! Look, the Band-Aid on Dr. Wily's Chrome Dome there has seen an upgrade since the last game. It's actually a Band-Aid now instead of one of those stupid cartoony X things. Also, when did he have time to put that on?
No, whenever you get an injury in anime, it just suddenly becomes a
Yeah,
Band-Aid.
just there. Or either that or Mega Man has a Band-Aid dispenser in his pinky.
Yeah, Wily, you totally had nothing to do with this. We're going to instantly trust you even though you've tried to take over the world and tried to, be good, how many times.
2 days ago, you tried to convince the rest of the world that I was behind things.
It was 2 days ago.
Probably.
Knowing how the things work
I
in
mean,
this
it
universe.
all takes place in the year 20XDX.
Yeah,
That's 1 year, right? It'd become 20XDZ next year. Or 20XDY, sorry. When is the year 20XDY anyway?
We can play as Proto Man 2 from the get-go. He's not DLC anymore.
Do you really have to talk to me with your back turned? Turn around, asshole! Look me in the eyes, pussy!
I have
No, he needs
sunglasses.
to be badass, John. So wait, are you gonna play as Proto Man?
No.
Oh. How about Base?
He's
No,
DLC, isn't he?
The base is DLC.
Oh,
And
Base is DLC.
this is actually the second time I played the game because I wanted to get it out for my reviews. How many years ago that was?
So, how much Proto Man action are we going to be seeing?
None.
None.
God
Fuck
damn it,
you.
he's the cool one!
I want to see Proto Man.
But it's called
is
Mega
actually-
Man 10, not Proto Man
This is
10.
actually the first game where we can actually
No,
choose.
I love how they have a graphical representation of easy mode. No enemies, platforms
There's a-
over every spike bit. It's like, platforming. Except we put platforms over the things that are supposed to not be platforms so that you don't have to platform.
Now, if I remember correctly, people were bitching about easy mode when the game first came
Yeah.
out. Guys, if you don't have to turn it on, it's not an issue for you. Okay, maybe my mom wants to try Mega Man, alright? Let her play on
Okay,
fucking
this-
easy mode.
This is what that attitude says to me, okay? That attitude says, I'm a fucking elitist and I can't stand people who are worse at things than me.
if that's the case and you're one of those people, you probably
Yeah.
shouldn't hang out here. We kind of suck at games.
I really don't see. But I completely agree. I really don't see the whole point of it complaining about a optional difficulty select.
All right, you know that standpoint has some minor validity when you're talking from the perspective of an online competitive gamer. Because to be fair, some people don't like wasting time humoring the noobs, and I can sort of understand that. This is a single-player game.
But they
Okay.
also, but hold on, I would argue against that. Even if it was an online community game, they have to realize that not everybody online are fucking pros.
Yes,
You gotta have your share of news.
that's why you set up. You can set up options so that you can
you set up
fight
specific
against
options
people
in
who
the lobby.
are at a certain skill level, have played enough matches, or don't disconnect whenever they're about to fucking lose. Thank you, Persona 4 Arena. But this is a single player game. There is literally no logic behind that. It's just you being a snob. I'm sorry. Wait, no, I'm not sorry, because I'm being brutally fucking honest and glorying in the emotion attached to it. But it's just people suck at normal mode. They want to play easy mode. Okay, just let them do that and don't complain. Everyone wants to have fun. Everyone can have fun in their own way.
Stop having
Rant
fun,
mode
guys.
Off. Stop having fun, guys. This is video games. They're serious business, man.
So this is actually the first Mega Man game where you can actually select someone other than Mega Man. Besides Mega Man and Base,
Base.
obviously.
First numbered one, yeah.
Yeah.
It's about time.
Although
for
if you want to count,
something.
if you want to count Proto Man DLC from 9, but
No. So it's actually integrated into the main game itself.
I
without
have a
having to
question.
cost
Of
extra
all
money.
the times for Proto Man to pop up and say, "It looks like you'll need my help," why the stupidest plot in the series?
You know what, though? Speaking of which, I can't help but feel they originally wanted to make this the game that leads into the X series.
They probably did.
then
I
they-
think that they should have made 9 the game that leads into the X series,
Oh.
because 9 X is 10. But
No, but there's the
can't
thing
kill
that
Mega Man.
I think but I think they were trying to do something with this Roboenza virus. It's pretty much a prototype Sigma virus. It makes robots bad.
But the
You know,
problem is that you can't kill off classic Mega Man, because then you can't make more Mega Man games.
Well, no, obviously, I still don't. If they were ever to make the bridge game between the classic and the X series, something would have to happen to the classic. Either he die or he turns out to be X. Only upgraded. That's what I think anyway. Because
Well, I think that another solution is that Light maybe Light puts them into storage somewhere, so you've just got old Mega Man locked up in a room someplace, not really doing anything. Though I don't understand how useful classic Mega Man would be when you already have X lying around.
I always thought of X as just classic Mega Man upgrade.
Well, that's basically his design.
Like he wants some severe overhauls, yeah. But I always thought it was based off the same model.
roughly, yeah.
Did you know that Mega Man X was supposed to be 0?
Yes, we know.
Yeah, I think everybody and their grandma knows that.
Lewis, did you know that?
No.
Okay, there. See? There.
Damn you, Ted.
Haha! Stay cool.
Yes, this guy totally isn't Mr. Freeze.
Okay, I'm just gonna have to ask you to shut the fuck up right now.
Why? Don't you want to kick some ice?
Oh, stop it.
I can't really remember any other quotes because I never watched the movie, but you know them, so
Freeze
You're thinking
well!
you're thinking of them right now.
Ugh, need to the face.
I'll kill you next time. Wait.
Freeze Man, that wall was pretty much not living. You didn't need to keep shooting
He's
at
a
it.
loose cannon. He can't help himself.
He's a loose cannon cop who doesn't play by the rules. In Loose Cannon Cop who doesn't play by the rules 4.
That is an awkward title.
Live
That-
for your loose cannon.
So wait, what's the point of making a robot and then putting that robot in a suit? Why not just make the suit the robot?
Because he's Mr. Freeze.
So this guy was once a human scientist.
Yes.
No, he was once a robot scientist, but he fell into a tub of, like, robot freezing gel, and came
He was
out...
once a human scientist like you, but then he took a freeze to the ass.
Well, that's a variation on the meme I haven't heard before, which is an accomplishment.
I love that pose, by the way. It's like, why are you on that?
And for once, they actually show you what the weapon does.
Yeah. Well, no, they did that a couple other times.
What a novel concept.
So, do you ever buy shit?
No.
Do you ever need to buy shit?
No.
You don't ever need, like, E-tanks or anything?
No.
Is the game that easy?
No.
Why?
Can you say anything other than no?
Yes. Or should I say, Ted, try asking again.
Fucking 8 balls.
No, it's the magic conch shell.
Magic conch shell.
Ow. Yes, you could choose Nitro Man. There we go.
Why did it take you so long to pick that?
I don't know, actually.
Well, it was the second time, so you're probably trying to remember the boss order.
No, this is the song from the trailer for this.
Oh, that's a question. How do you discover boss orders the first time you play a Mega Man game?
You don't.
You don't. You look up on the internet.
Okay, so
use Nintendo Power.
now I never went out of my way to get Mega Man 10 because I got 9, and 9 kind of frustrated me. And then when I realized that they were doing the same graphical gimmick for 10, I just sort of said, I'll pass.
It's less cheap, but it's harder. I think.
I think I had a better time with 9.
Yeah, ultimately,
10
I think
is
it is
okay, but
There's nothing wrong with 10.
it's
There's
kinda like
nothing
this.
really
If
wrong with
9
10.
was the only one that went the whole 8-bit retro style, then it'd be fine, but by 10 you realize, okay, now they're just milking us.
Yeah,
Yeah. I like the level design a little better, though.
a little bit.
Less trap.
Mm-hmm. Although they're once again running out of ideas for Robot Masters.
Sheep Man! No, wait, I was saying it wrong. Oh, well, actually, we'll get to him later.
Yes, we will.
The robot master to end all robot masters. Limburger Man!
Pillow Man!
Doesn't mean a damn thing in the greater scheme of things. Can robots smell?
No. This has to be a maverick. Limburger Llama. Make it happen, Capcom!
Is it because of the alliteration or because of Limburger?
Because of the alliteration, and there needs to be a llama robot master. Maverick. Sorry.
They're
Either
the
or.
same thing.
Either or.
Do you really need that health that badly?
You
Yes.
lost health trying to get help.
You need that help so
Oh, thank
badly
you,
that you're
thank you.
willing to run into a Mack truck with your face.
Stop that. They're only doing their job.
See, the health you got back is equal to the health you lost.
What was the... Oh, shortcut.
Oh, you're
Yes.
pulling a Super Mario Brothers.
Yeah, pretty much.
But you
E-tank.
would have been to... Oh, an E-tank. Okay, then it was worth all that health.
See? I know what I'm doing.
But was it worth our time, Ryan? Was it
doesn't-
worth our time?
It doesn't matter if it was
it
worth
might be
our
that
time.
E-tank could save him from a very time-consuming death later on.
Yes.
Now, I'm not talking about his time. I'm talking about my time.
Well, that would have wasted more of your time later on.
Well, you said you recorded this for your review. Did you hold on to the footage specifically for a brain scratch run later
Yes.
on?
Yes.
Okay, well then,
I really
was
should.
actually going to do that for the Team Dark section of Sonic Heroes, but then I died.
Wow, the game was so bad it killed you?
Yes, Johnny's
There's
dead.
a lot I haven't discussed yet because I'm actually talking from beyond the grave.
Yes, we did a seance to get him here.
The game was so terrible I had an aneurysm.
Oh, Ari.
Does he transform? Yeah, he does actually.
Whoa!
He has metal blades.
No, they're not quite as useful.
He got discount metal blades from,
Walmart.
yeah.
H.H. Greg.
I have to say that's the most dynamic boss entry I've ever seen in the series.
Dynamic entry.
Now you can't damage him just by hitting him directly.
You can. It just doesn't. You can. It just doesn't do as much.
It
It does more.
freezes
It
him.
does more damage if it actually if he runs over it.
Yeah, if he runs over the spikes. I think that's a little too awkward for my taste.
Yeah.
It makes sense at the very.
Well, yeah, it makes sense, but it's like compared to all the other robot masters I fought throughout my run through classic titles, it's a bit awkward.
Yeah.
Totally not drawn out teleportation animation.
Teleportation. Yeah.
Look at my sprightliness. The wheel cutter. It's a wheel that cuts. And it rolls.
Or no, or does it only cut wheels?
That's a good question. Let's try it on the first non-wheel we see and see if it cuts something.
I can't believe I never made the wheel gator comparisons until now.
Until this now.
Extra reference, more proof that this was a bridge game.